Hey guys, Dr. Damon Stewart here with NSI Stem Cell. Today I'm going to be going over a few exercises and stretches to help with your low back pain. So a lot of times with the low back, it's not only the muscles of the low back that are involved, it's the surrounding muscles that are either not giving enough support to that region or they're too tight and they're causing improper wear and tear on the low back. So starting out here, I want to focus on a muscle called the piriformis. So a lot of times the piriformis, that can actually impinge the sciatic nerve as it runs down the back of the leg. So it's a very important muscle to address, especially in those cases of sciatica, but also in any low back condition. So we're going to be starting out, we're going to be lying on the back. We're going to draw the leg in as we place it behind the opposite knee. So you should feel a really deep stretch close to your glutes. So we're going to hold for 30 seconds here. After that 30-second hold, we'll switch to the opposite leg. Again, placing the ankle behind the opposite knee, pulling that in, and you should feel a very deep stretch just with or underneath the glutes there. So we'll hold for 30 seconds, pulling in with your opposite leg and pulling in also with your hands. So we'll perform that 3 times on each side. And then from there, we will be performing a hamstring stretch. So with this, there are a few different ways that you can perform a hamstring stretch. You can certainly perform any of those varieties that you're comfortable with. If there's another variation that you prefer, certainly substitute that. Either with a chair or a step stool. We're then going to place one leg up on the chair. We're going to point the toe, and instead of rounding the back like this, we are going to stoop down to stretch out the back of the leg and the hamstring. So we're going to hold for 30 seconds there. After we stretch for 30 seconds, we're going to switch to the opposite leg. Again, pointing that toe, keeping that leg straight, stooping down to then stretch the back of the leg and the hamstring. Holding for 30 seconds. Switching to the opposite side, and we're going to perform that for 3 times on each side to begin to lengthen that hamstring and take pressure off of the low back. So following those stretches, we are then going to be performing a few different strengthening exercises, mainly for the core. So we're going to be engaging the abdominals and also the glutes to support the low back and take a lot of the pressure off there. So first we're going to be performing what are called glute bridges. So we're going to be getting back onto the floor. Ideally, you want a carpeted floor or using a yoga mat. We're going to lie on the back. We're going to keep our legs at approximately 90 degrees, and we're going to be pressing up through the heels in order to create a bridge and contracting the glutes. So once we're there, we're going to hold for 5 seconds. We're going to relax, come back down, and we're going to perform this 10 times. So again, contracting up, pushing through the heels, contracting the glutes, hold for 5 seconds, and relax back down, and 8 more times to reach 10 reps. Okay. And then after performing the glute bridges, we're then going to be performing what's called an abdominal curl up. So with this, we don't want to hold on to the head, we don't want to tug at the neck. We simply want to place the hands on the abdominals and forcefully exhale, almost like you're trying to blow out candles that are placed above you. So forcefully exhale, holding the abs tight for 5 seconds. Relaxing back down, again, forcefully exhale. Hold the abs tight for 5 seconds. Back down, perform that 10 times. Hold there. And back down. The last stretch or exercise we want to do for the low back is a lumbar crossover. So we're going to be placing one leg over the opposite knee, and placing that opposite elbow over the involved knee there. So rotating around, you can hold that for 30 seconds. Perform that for 3 times on that side, and then rotating to the opposite side, again holding for 30 seconds. Making sure not to press through pain, but only to the point of pain. But this produces a very good stretch in the low back and begins to loosen those structures. Again, 30 seconds on each side, and perform that 3 times. So again, guys, these are some really good stretches and exercises to begin to loosen up that low back, supporting the low back as well with the additional abdominal exercises and the glute exercises, taking pressure off there and leading to increased range of motion, improved function, and less pain. Thanks for tuning in.